few benefits of leaving troops in there until stability is reached, indefinitely. U.S. troops should remain in Iraq until U.S. should not remain in Iraq until it's completely attained. It should continue with the planned date of withdrawal because we are losing men. Thomas even admitted that fatalities are still high in Iraq despite our presence over the past 6 years. He said pulling out will cause harm to Iraq because we cannot be solely responsible for keeping an entire country entirely stable and protected when our own economy needs help. We haven't abandoned them, though we should have taken some responsibility for going over there. We have. We've been there 6 years, and they don't want our support anymore. As he said also, we made it safe enough for them to have a functioning society, to go outside and go to the mall, like he said. We are also losing money. We're losing credibility and likability. We're no longer helping the Iraqis make progress. As Kyle and Thomas both said, it's been the most stable it's ever been, with the lowest crime and death that it's ever had, and we can't make any further progress in that. Iraqis need to take over security roles on their own and be able to support themselves. We have been there nearly 6 years, more than 4,700 military deaths, and tens of thousands of civilian deaths, accounting to $657 billion. The President has made it clear that he wants us out. The President would not have made such a drastic decision without full faith that it will work. Of course, he has the United States' best interest in mind, and he wouldn't have made this decision if he thought it would harm us. The main reason we should pull out, or a main reason we should pull out, is that Iraq doesn't want us there anymore. Yassin Majid, advisor to Iraq's Prime Minister, said that, "I think we're ready to take over the responsibility from the Americans. Our forces will be up to it, and we're even ready right now. Even Iraq has faith that this plan will work." As Kyle said, troops will be left there to ensure stability. About a third of the current U.S. forces of the 142,000 will remain in Iraq until the end of 2011 to train and advise Iraqi security forces, protect diplomats and civilians working in Iraq, and continue the counterterrorism fight against al-Qaeda and other insurgency groups. We should withdraw the troops because most Americans want the troops out. According to a military.com poll, nearly 60% of readers said the United States should withdraw its troops from Iraq. More than 40% of the respondents agreed the pullout should begin immediately because we're wasting lives and resources there. We cannot leave the troops indefinitely because we're losing allied support. We don't have enough men, and it's just too costly. We should continue the planned date of withdrawal in order to keep connections, save lives, and save money. Iraq is making significant steps towards their own independent government, and we should allow them to do so without sacrificing our entire country. War won't solve everything. In summary, the United States should stick to the President's plan of removing combat troops by August and all the troops by December 2011 in order to keep our economy from worsening, becoming a terrorist target, and going against the wishes of most of the people in the United States, most of the people in Iraq, and most of the people in the world.